at about half the price of the other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands that you know. You get 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, compact design gives you that nice noise-isolating fit. And they're comfortable, perfect for conference calls, binging podcasts, video chats. Raycon earbuds, they're stylish, discreet, no dangling wires or stems. You've heard me talk about these wireless earbuds. Snoop Dogg and Cardi B swear by them as well. You can get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/Patrick. These earbuds, once again, about half the price of the other premium wireless earbuds, and you're going to get 15% off that already low price. So buyraycon.com/Patrick for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. Once again, it's buyraycon, RAYCON.com/Patrick.
It's showtime. Yeah! And now, here's a little something that you missed from the Ben Maller Show.
The people that took the fall for what happened is nonsense. Yes, everyone's involved. But the way that thing was ran over there was not from coaching staff. It was ran with coaching staff, yes, don't get me wrong. But they're not the head boss in charge of that thing. It's the players. So now the players get the immunity, and all they do is go snitch like a little and they don't have to get fined. They don't have to lose games. When you take someone's livelihood to save your own ass, that's what I don't like.
How do you feel about it? You heard a clip of it. It obviously was a lot longer than that, but you heard some of the highlights that were thrown together there. How do you feel about Joe Kelly chastising the Astros? People from Houston who are already, within hours of this coming out, already trying to dismiss these comments because of the fact that Joe Kelly was on the 2018 Red Sox, so they cheated and we should dismiss everything Joe Kelly says. All right, I understand that the Red Sox violated the rules. Nevertheless, you would have to be pretty naive to brush this off. Now, I realize that many of the Astro fans are naive. They're gullible. I get that. But Joe Kelly is preaching the gospel in this rant. He was preaching the gospel. Now, this is a time-honored emotional response by the Astro fan to unwanted news. All right? It's called shooting the messenger. Joe Kelly is letting you go behind the curtain. This is very valuable. All right? This is a valuable rant. I'm going to tell you what. Because this is the mindset of the baseball community. He is letting you inside on what the community of baseball thinks, that what is fueling the animosity towards the cheaters. These bums got...
To get the rest of what Big Ben said, podcast it by searching The Ben Maller Show. And as always, you can hear The Ben Maller Show weekdays from 2 a.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Pacific, right here on Fox Sports Radio. This is The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
By the way, I do feel bad for Ohio State. So Ohio State is the one real national title contender that has had its football season canceled. They're preseason number one. You know, Ohio State's been great for 100 years, but they finally got the best quarterback they've ever had, Justin Fields. The best quarterback Ohio State's ever had. They finally hit the home run. They got a guy that could be a number 1 or 2 pick, and the season's canceled. And I've always said Ohio State is the only SEC team from the North. Between stadium, money, history, passion, commitment. Ohio State football got through the Spanish flu and 2 world wars. They're not getting through this. I understand the dismay and the anger. I get it. Here's where I would offer comfort. My prediction is by Friday, another major conference is out, and in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they're all probably out.
This is The Herd, weekdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Fox Sports Radio. Fox Sports trending now.
The Chicago Bulls today fired head coach Jim Boylan. Bulls Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations Arturas Karnisovas said in a statement, after doing a comprehensive evaluation and giving the process the time it deserved, I ultimately decided that a fresh approach and evolution in leadership was necessary. Boylan in 1+ seasons had a record of 39-84. NFL 5 on-field officials, none of them referees, have opted out of the 2020 season. The NFL says additional officials will be hired in the days ahead. NHL Montreal Canadiens head coach Claude Julien was released from a Toronto hospital after having a stent inserted into his coronary artery. Associate head coach Kirk Muller will serve as acting head coach for the remainder of their playoff series against the Flyers. I'm Isaac Lowenkron.
We are Fox Sports!
chosen to save American radio from its horrible future.
He didn't invent radio. He just perfected it.
Tony Bruno Show with Harry Mays.
Parental discretion is advised.
The godfather of sports radio.
It is a final.
Here is Tony Bruno.
Tony Bruno.
Beautiful.
Jeepers, Mr. Wilson. Is it Friday already? Thank God it's Friday. It's Tony Bruno, Harry Mays, Miss Robin, Ryan Rothstein, the great Joe C., all in the house, Harry, ready for action. And we would like to thank the NBA for giving us a day off of NBA chatter. 4 utterly meaningless games being played for who? For what? As the great Ricky Waters once said when he refused to go over the middle, an alligator armed a football back in the day, Harry Mace.
Yeah, but you had a big one last night. Now we know for sure that the Portland Trailblazers are the 8th seed, and it's unfortunate that the Phoenix Suns can't get in that play-in game because they went 8-0. Memphis limped through this thing at 2-6, and yet they're going to get in there. And I get it; they have a better conference record, I guess, by a game.
No, the Suns can carry that into next year.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
then we won't have to worry about players going to the Lakers next year or being
Devin Booker being wooed away,
illegally recruited,
right?
Which is part of the way it goes. But no, that was the amazing thing about Damian Lillard is that. He had to score 42 every time he scored gazillions of points.
Yeah.
They needed those because they didn't blow anybody out.
No, they did.
Even though he was going crazy every single game, he still needed to make a half-court shot and dive for the ball for them to win that game against the Nets.
Yeah, how about the three-pointer just inside half court?
Yes.
Just swish. It looks smooth. He had 42 last night, 12 assists. He averaged over 37 a game in the bubble.
Absolutely.
That's carrying a team.
And now we got play-in games, Harry.
Yep.
I'll be playing the crying game on Saturday afternoon.
Are they playing this in Dayton on Saturday afternoon?
The play-in game, yes.
Yeah, isn't that where you play
Ohio.
Playing games?
So the Blazers will be the 8th seed if they win Saturday afternoon on ABC.
Right.
The Sunday game is, but they don't even play.
They won't
Sunday
even
game.
play.
Right.
Yeah,
so the only way the Blazers are not in is if they lose 2 times to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies have to beat them on Saturday, and then they have to come back Sunday and beat them again to eliminate the Portland Trail Blazers. What is the likelihood of that happening, Harry Mason?
I'd say it's slim and none.
You think it'll go to Sunday?
It might. It might go to Sunday.
Yeah, Memphis could steal a game. I doubt it, though, man. I mean, Harry just rattled off Dame's stats. The dude's been playing out
Absolutely.
of his mind.
But as I said, he's been playing unbelievable, but they've been winning by an average of like 3 or 4 points.
Yeah.
That's what makes it incredible.
That almost, I would say, gives them more confidence. Every game's been a fight. They know they've had the win. They've gotten the job done. They're going into that game streaking, and Memphis is limping in.
All right, that's your NBA
That's
minute.
it.
I tell you who's not sleeping so well, though, I heard.
Who's that, Harry?
LeBron.
What happened, Harry?
He's got nightmares.
Yeah, he's
Damian
got
Lillard
issues.
nightmares, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know you're all busted up about it.
People think I hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. I don't care if he wins or not. That's the difference between me and the rest of the media honks who sit at home at night with KY jelly, pleasuring themselves watching LeBron media
It's a rough
people.
image.
It's too early for that.
Way too old
All right, how
school
about
anyway.
some Vaseline?
Nobody uses that.
The
No.
The under has hit for
Vaseline.
KY Jelly.
No, neither one of
How
those.
about some Jergens lotion? Whatever
Nope.
the available
Man.
lubricant is. Whatever you happen to have around the house. If you want to sit there and pleasure yourself watching LeBron James play, go right ahead.
St. Ives.
St. Ives, whatever you
Lotion.
have.
No,
Dollar store.
You got to go at least Astroglide or something like that.
Oh, that's
Wow, that's out of my league.
See, leave it to Robin to push it over the limit.
Exactly right. And she can do that because she's a woman.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, the Chicago Bulls need a new coach. All right, Jim Boylan.
Yeah.
Out of here. And the good thing for Jim Boylan, at least he will not go down as the worst Chicago Bulls coach who coached a minimum of 100 games.
Who was
that?
that? Was
honor
that
still
Floyd?
goes to Tim
Floyd, yeah.
Who left the college ranks, was a great college coach.
Iowa State, I think
yes,
he
and
was.
he went
yeah.
to the Bulls, and he had a 3.17 winning percentage.
Well, that was Jerry Krause's boy.
Well, actually, Floyd was 205.205. Boylan was 39-84 without a playoff appearance.
Mm-hmm.
He took over in 2018, so his winning percentage was 317. Tim Floyd's was 205 for a minimum of 100 games. And so now They're beating the drum, Harry, and you know whose name is being mentioned out there.
Let me guess. Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson is who the fans want. Now, of course, Adrian Wojnarowski has put up a bunch of other names, but a lot of fans. And the one thing, I love Mark Jackson because when he's on television doing the games on ABC, you can tell one thing about Mark Jackson, Harry. He loves the ladies, man. He is a ladies' man.
Nothing wrong with that.
We have a couple of cuts. We'll play those later.
Oh, okay.
Of Mark Jackson doing a game on ABC with Mike Breen. In fact, let's play one now, Robin. Can you find the first one? That's
a good crew.
Mark Jackson should get the job for this reason alone, because when he's doing a game on ABC, he absolutely has next-level knowledge. He's not just giving you the rebounds and the stats, and boy, that was a nice dish, and look at that backdoor play, and all this other stuff, Harry. He's paying attention to what's going on the floor and off the floor.
Hand down, man down.
Right. Exactly right, man. And I sent it to you, Robin.
There goes that man.
There goes that man again. There goes that man
That's
again.
a good crew, though. I enjoy listening to those guys.
Yes. I sent you, it's a clip that's in there, Robin, and I thought I sent it to you because I took the act. This is the play right here. Yes, that's the one right there that you were just playing and then you stopped. It's the one of LeBron James running down the floor.
This one right here?
That one right there.
Yeah.
And Mark Jackson on the call. I want everybody to listen to it now. But take it back to the beginning. It's only 12 seconds, but you have to pay attention to what Mark Jackson says. And this is the last time. People believe this is why he was blackballed from the NBA because of this call doing a game on ABC with the Warriors against LeBron. And I believe this was the Miami Heat, right? No, this is
Cleveland. This is the NBA Finals.
The Cleveland Cavaliers NBA Finals after, of course, Golden State had gotten rid of Mark Jackson and brought in Steve Kerr. Let's go to the tape now, Ron. Sorry.
Kevin Love, the rebound. I'm shocked you downplayed Savannah. He said she was all city. James again from downtown. And I'd hit out the park. No question. With all due respect.
No, I hit it out the park. So he's talking about LeBron's wife.
With all due respect.
Saying that, his wife is all city.
Yeah.
And he said, with all due respect, I'd hit it out the park.
Wow.
But wait, there's more. There's another cut, Robin. Once again, Mark Jackson on the call. This is the kind of basketball analysis that you can't get anywhere else. I sent that to you in a separate link, though, Robin. It's not in there? I sent you 2 links. Right down there. Mark Jackson talking about
You sent me the search link, Tony. You didn't actually send me the link, so.
All right, then forget it. He was talking about Kyle Korver with the Milwaukee Bucks. He was doing a game, Milwaukee Bucks, and Kyle Korver, there's a shot of him on the sidelines. And what happens? He talks about Kyle Korver's anniversary. He mentions Kyle Korver's wife. And then all of a sudden makes another comment about how single guys in the bubble are.
It ain't the same
They're
for
not
single
sitting
guys.
around
No.
playing video games, all right? It's real tough for a single guy in the bubble.
Right.
And he mentioned Kyle Korver's wife. Unbelievable. Anyway, forget about it, Robin. I'm sorry. I tried to send you a couple of links, and it didn't happen. I've been too busy this morning and today trying to sue the entire city of Margate into the Atlantic Ocean.
Margate, New Jersey.
Margate, I want the mayor, all the city commissioners, every part-time lawyer hack who has a job with some title, I want them all put into Lucy the elephant. And then I want to take Lucy, and I'm going to push it into the Atlantic Ocean.
Come on, Tony. Lucy didn't do anything wrong.
We're taking down
Lucy.
I don't want to hurt Lucy. I love Lucy.
Why
but
are you tearing down
Lucy's
statues?
innocent.
Yeah.
I know, but so are statues. So if we have to use statues as a way to show that we want to protest and we want to do something and send the message, I will use Lucy, the beautiful elephant in Margate, New Jersey, as the only thing that we know about in Margate that is a landmark, and we can push it right into the Atlantic Ocean out there and send Jim Kenney, the Philadelphia mayor, along with it. Put him right up on top. Right on top of Lucy's back. You know how they used to have the elephant riders?
Put him in the elephant.
Zoo, where the guy would ride on top of the elephant. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So Lucy's going to be the sacrificial elephant to make your point that they did you wrong, which they did. This is not, it's just insane what they pulled over.
No boat slip, no peace. Let me tell you that right now, Harry. I do not accept letters from city officials who are absolute criminals.
Well, I came in here today. It seemed very quiet. It was almost like a library, and I'm like, something is wrong. And then all of a sudden,
you don't wake up an angry lion.
I mentioned it, and then he exploded.
Well, Tony was like this. Who is the kid on Peanuts that's like always hammering away?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Linus?
I'm with you.
Linus?
Tony was like hammering away on the keyboard.
Well, I got a letter from a lawyer, and when I get a letter from a lawyer and the guy just blows me off, you don't do that. Homie, don't play that, suckers.
Well, especially when you're in the right.
So all you part-time 80-year-old guys sitting around in your offices in Margate pretending that you're some big city official when you're just some appointed hack, you're not going to get away with this. Let me tell you that right now. You will not get away with this, Margate. Trust me. I'll take that city down.
Are you getting Dan Lust on the case?
I may get I'll get F. Lee Bailey.
Yeah.
I'll get Dan Lust.
I'm not going to tolerate your crap.
Exactly. Anyway, we got hockey action there. Let's get down to important stuff. We got the a hockey game that's tied at 2-2. Arizona and Colorado already underway. We got a lot of hockey. There's a couple NBA games, but none of them matter.
No.
But we got no daytime baseball either. So what we're focusing on is the hockey games that are being played. Flyers in Montreal are just getting underway. Arizona, Colorado are 2-2. Colorado could go up 2-0. We have one team already up 2-0. Your Vegas Golden Knights.
That's right.
They went up 2-0 in that game. Looked like they were going to blow out the Blackhawks last night. Give the Blackhawks credit. They came back and tied it. And then they went to overtime, and then Vegas pulls out the overtime win, and they're up 2-0. So it looked like Chicago was going to be, that's it, they're over. Mm-hmm. And now it may be down 2-0. This Vegas team is really,
they're good.
They're really good. Couch Guy is here. Did you have action last night in the National Hockey League?
I absolutely did indeed. And I just want to say, yesterday I'm sitting in the neurologist, I'm waiting, I'm watching the show on my phone, and then right before I go in, I hear a strapper line call being played from our man down there in Clearwater, Dean.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Roasting me for not throwing the kitchen sink on a meaningless NBA bubble game. Are you out of your godforsaken mind?
Yeah.
Why would I ever throw whatever your bankroll is, Dean, and all your stock shares? Why would I ever waste all that on one meaningless over? Are you kidding me?
Are you calling him out?
I absolutely am, but I will. I'll wager you this. Instead of doing that, yesterday the Blue Jackets and the Tampa Bay Lightning took to Game 2 for the ice. The goal line was plus 1.5 for the Blue Jackets, minus 137. Said, no, I don't like that. I take the alternate line, minus 1.5 for the Blue Jackets, plus 400, and it cashes.
Wow.
See? There you go.
There you go.
I'll raise.
Yeah, but I don't see you tearing your rotator cuff, patting yourself on the back like Dean did yesterday.
Man, again,
I think he was at the orthopedic surgeon today.
Exactly right.
By the way, the Montreal Canadiens have scored early, Harry. They have scored it as 1-0. Les Habitants. So get that damn game on.
Go Yotes today, by the way. We got the Yotes today.
Well, we're going to have to talk about that. A little controversy regarding the interim coach.
It's not really a controversy, but it's something that happened.
I didn't really even know that it was sort of a requirement.
It's not really a requirement. It's an unwritten rule.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. We got hockey. We got all kinds of stuff. We've got HBO to rip today. A lot of people I got to rip today, Harry. It's a Friday. You got to get it all out before the weekend.
Get it out before the weekend, man.
And then we'll have some vodka later because it's Friday. And you know what happens on Friday. John McMullen, Eytan Chandra, and the Philly Godfather are all ahead today. So stick around. We got action, yo.
Twitch break.
You know the Canadians have come out on fire. 5 shots already. I didn't see the goal, though, obviously, because we didn't have it on. No. 5 shots to none. And you know Montreal would come out with their hair on fire, eh?
Tony, let's all say it as one. We need to say goodbye to our YouTube family that we love. We want you. We want you here. We want you on Twitch. We want you to be able to be here for the entire 3 hours. But YouTube, they're a pain in the ass when it comes to any kind of extra. And you know how Tony loves playing music bits and sound bites. And YouTube won't recognize our BMI license. So we cannot play the entire 3 hours on YouTube. You're only getting a taste for a second. Subscribe to YouTube, however, so that you can get the highlights. We do post all the interviews and stuff like that afterwards, but you're not going to get all the extra and the overtime and the commercial breaks talk, which sometimes goes blue. So if you're on YouTube,
get it out.
Make the
Now,
switch
the
to
Canadians,
Twitch,
man,
twitch.tv
really
/Tony Bruno Show, and it's free.
They are really, really quick, man. And they